Virgo, welcome to Majesticas Tarot, and welcome back if you've been here before. This will be messages for you the 15th through the 18th. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully it resonates. Not every Virgo is doing the same thing, so if it doesn't resonate, check your other placements. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Please hit the like button if it does resonate. Time is fluid. Roles can be reversed, so let's get started. Spirits, guides, ancestors, can you please tell me and help me give messages to the best of our ability to Virgo for the 15th through the 18th. Ooh, you could be dealing with a Leo, or you're just very, very happy here. We got the Sun card out. Well, that's interesting. You're happy that something's over. Yeah, you're grieving it, but all in all, it's better being happy and grieving it than repeating or going through it again. So you could have possibly cut somebody out of your life here who is very stable financially. They got their ish together. Or you could be very pissed off at them. Maybe you're happy because you got out what you needed to get out. This could be a same sex relationship, doesn't have to be. You told someone off. And you feel good that you did it, but now you're just kind of grieving the situation, kind of disappointed. Oh, so the reason you cut them off is because they were lying to you about third parties here, and that's how you found out they were juggling and they fumbled. They fumbled the ball here, so they didn't. Overall energies, you couldn't do this anymore with the Strength card in the reverse. You could. That's a Leo card too. You could be dealing with a Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Spirit, tell me about this other energy for Virgo. I'm hearing Mark, Marcel. The color brown could resonate. Could be dealing with an Aries. This person was all stuck up in their head trying to figure out what they needed to do. They felt like it made them feel like more empowered that they had other options. But now, since you told this person off, they've let a lot of it go, and now they're trying to figure out what they want to do. This person's a very dominating person, but they also realize that their plans did not go as well as expected. because of all the burdens that they carry and all the stress that they put on themselves here, they're lacking strength. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords. They're really struggling not to tell you something. They're really struggling not to give you something. I think they want to talk to you first. Okay, let's clarify. Spirit, help me clarify the Sun and the Five of Cups for Virgo's energy, please. Oh, yeah. You moved away from this um, relationship and toxic behavior. You moved away fast. It's like you just got your stuff and you left. Definitely talked about it here. Like I said, you could have, totally told this person how you felt, but it's like you're not dealing with this anymore. And you feel good and you feel like, that's fine. I would rather grieve this ending than continue to stay. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Tell me about the King of Swords in the reverse and the King of Pentacles. You feel good about telling this person off. You had a little doubt. You were kind of doubting yourself about this, but this person broke your heart. Yeah, you felt like you were going to lose everything financially. Yeah, that shows me right there. This person is struggling to give you something financially. You felt good about what you did, but you're like, damn, like I'm gonna lose this and I'm gonna lose that. But you're like, this person broke my heart. Tell me about the Seven of Swords, the Three of Cups, upright, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. You felt like your friends were deceiving you also, or people that you knew or you hung out with. As soon as you saw the lies and the deception and the trickery that was going on here, you're like, I gotta go. I gotta go. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a struggle, but I gotta go. I mean, you found out. Somebody could have told you. Friends, family members, somebody could have told you about what was happening, and you're like, I gotta go. And the Ten of Swords is usually like they're like laying on the ground, but in this deck, this person she's got arrows in her back and she is but she's still crawling, she's not completely down. So it's kind of like, I gotta go, this is gonna hurt, but I gotta go. I have to save myself here. And then we got the Queen of Swords in the reverse. It's it's pissing you off that you have to do this. As soon as you found out, as soon as somebody told you something, oh, you were pissed. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. Overall energy, you became reckless with something, or you just found out that this person was reckless. You also could have found out that this person deceived you with your friends, or you thought were your friends. Spirit, tell me about Virgo's person's energy, the Seven of Cups in the reverse, Two of Swords, and the Emperor. Well, this person's like, well, no more opportunity here, so I guess I'll just move on to a past person, a third party. This third party has been here before because the Six of Cups is in the reverse. This person is selfish and jealous. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse and the Two of Wands. I guess I'll just move on. I guess I'll just go to the past person who's always, waiting over here. That's why this Emperor is, it came, so when I was dealing it earlier, 3 cards came out. I usually take 2. I will take 3 like I did over here, but for some reason, I just felt like right here, I was like, I don't know if I want to put it with that or I want to start anew. So it's been out by itself. So person had a hard time making a decision because of everything they were going to lose here, but they're like, there's no opportunity here. It's there's nothing's moving, nothing's happening. So I guess I'll just move on. And then we have the Emperor going back to a third party from the past. Okay, so tell me about this. Things that they had planned did not go as expected. Really now. This person is very needy. This person can also be very smothering. Well, that was it's funny because that's exactly the card I saw and I put it back. And like I said, I haven't said this, but I always say if it wants to come out, it's gonna come out. Well, things didn't go as planned here. Man, I'm gonna need to work harder. This person wants to change, but they want the situation to change. But yeah, they don't know how to change it with the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of this spread, not the whole spread, but this spread. They don't know how to. But they know they need to. And it could be for financial reasons with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. That's odd. They're the King of Pentacles. Or they think they are. Or you think they are. Or maybe things didn't go as planned when they went back to the third party because this third party was smothering them and very, very needy. They didn't have any money. So back to the same. And so they're like, well, that didn't go as planned. Let's change it up. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ten of Wands. This person's scared to come towards you. They are not aware. Oh, they got some secrets here. They feel like they've lost everything, and they're scared to tell you that. But also they have secrets. That's another reason they don't want to come forward. But they're struggling to give you something. I assume it's, what are they struggling to give Virgo? They want to talk to you, but you've completely cut them off, so they're scared. Okay, that's just repeating. They have lack of resources here. This this person is just constantly repeating cycles here, repeating cycles there, repeating cycles in their pocket, repeating cycles at their home, repeating cycles at work. This person is just constantly repeating cycles. Repeating cycles at outside, repeating cycles at the bar, repeating cycles at a restaurant. This person is constantly repeating cycles. They're very unaware of themselves. So when this happens, they just leave with the Eight of Cups and they make plans elsewhere and impulsively go towards that. They just give up on everything because they think that's going to balance themselves out. We're dealing with an Aries, Capricorn, like I said, towards Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Wow. Constantly repeating cycles everywhere. If any, what is this person's plan of action towards Virgo? Okay. I don't think. Okay, this person is very confused on why you cut them out of your life. Person is very confused. They need you, but they know that they've left. And I know it says up here you left. Oh, my bad, y'all. They're very confused of why you cut them out of their life. They're like, don't they need me? No, they need you. This person could have been using you and then took off. Why is the Temperance card here? I feel they're running back to balance things out with you. They're so confused. Oh, no. They're not, I don't, they're too confused of why you cut them out. They feel like without them that you will be very unhappy. And that makes them feel good. Drew, what is the advice for Virgo? Horrible. Continue to grieve, get it all out, have that one last big cry. Make sure you do not go towards this person. Don't be around this person. All this person does is cause chaos here and tell lies with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Anything else? Keep moving forward. Keep your confidence up. Keep doing what you're doing because you're doing a great job of it. Somebody could have a little black doggy. Yes, the Fool. Time for a new beginning, Virgo. A new beginning. So let's get some oracles on the advice. I'm going to take what comes out. Love yourself in order to love someone else. You must first love yourself. Dark night of the soul. This is what I'm talking about. Get it out. Grieving. And you know this because you're happy that you're going down this road. During your dark night of the soul, it may seem that all is lost, that you may not make it through. Rise from the ashes and choose to be better, not bitter. And that's what you have, the Queen of Wands. Virgo, that is what I have for you the 15th through the 18th. I hope it helps. If it did, please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you all have a fantastic week. And I will see you later.